Is your house broken? Mine is. Someone fix it! Brought to you by Carl's Fix Some Hoses. Buy your hoses at discount prices.
God, you can't look at my face.
I'm giving you one chance, Matt.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Wake Up and Cry. Welcome to Socialist America. Still with me is Barack Obama. And we're continuing with the third section, socialism/communism. I'd like to start with the definition of socialism. 1. A theory or system of social organization that advocates the vesting of ownership and control of the means of production, distribution, capital, land, etc. in the community as a whole. And 2. The stage following capitalism in the transition of a society to communism, characterized by the imperfect implementation of collectivist principles. Do you like socialism?
Yes, I love socialism. It gives everybody control of what they do and what they say. And it's just like a good way for everyone to be connected in the community. And we can all understand that. So when I become president, our lives are going to be so much easier because everyone will be able to help each other do their daily lives and everyone will be happy. Don't you understand that?
Well, as I'm seeing this, as the definition is reading, I don't know what your version of socialism is, but this is telling me that the government or the cabinet or the administration is controlling all means of production, any products that go in or out of the country, distribution, what products get on the shelves for people to buy, capital, the government itself, and land, what people own.
See the good thing about this, that's just one of the cons. I mean, we just take the stuff and we sell it to other countries so we can make money for you guys to grow more crops and stuff like that for us. So it's just one of the cons. Get used to it.
That was the entire definition. That means the whole thing's a con. That's not good.
No, the whole thing's a pro, except that the government just takes your stuff, guys. Just get used to it. Once in a while, then you'll eventually get used to it. It's gonna be okay. Just breathe.
Okay, and then the second definition also says that this is the stage following capitalism in the transition of a society to communism, saying socialism is linked straight to communism. So if we're going to be socialist right now, I can guarantee by next year we're going to be communist. Have fun.
Trust me, we're not. I'm smarter than he is. Just for you guys' information.
Okay, let's keep going. All right. Okay, and now I'd like to give the definitions of communism. 1. A theory or system of social organization based on the holding of all property in common, actual ownership being ascribed to the community as a whole or to the state. And 2, a system of social organization in which all economic and social activity is controlled by a totalitarian state dominated by a single and self-perpetuating political party. Do you like communism?
I particularly don't like communism, but I like socialism more because even though we have control over the government as being communist is when the government has complete control. I don't like that idea. I'm more of a socialist person. I like the people to be in charge a little bit more, but still not have them complete control.
Well, see, as the second definition of socialism says, going over that again, socialism still leads to communism, inevitably.
That's what you think.
Even if you don't want it to, I'm pretty sure it's going to lead.
I'm the president here, dude.
A year, guaranteed.
Okay?
1 year.
3 years, guaranteed.
3 years. That's even better. Okay?
Guys, trust me. We need a new president after me. I probably won't get elected again. I'm black. Just think about that. No, I'm actually not.
Hey. No, let's not get into race here.
We won't. Okay.
Just because you're black doesn't mean you should stay in the office.
It's okay, my brother. It's okay.
No one should have voted for you simply based on the fact that you're black. People should have voted for you because they agree with your policies and your beliefs.
But I still bet a lot of people did.
Yes, that is probably because most people don't pay attention and most people don't care. Secondly, I have some examples of socialist and communist countries. First off, China used to be communist and has extremely restrictive laws and regulations, to a point where creating a website takes several days worth of paperwork signing and sending into the government to make your own. And there's no relaxed websites, as far as I know there, such as gaming or anything like that. As well as land is very restricted there. Any word on China?
I'm particularly okay with China. I mean, we do a lot of trading with them, but the problem is I don't think they're communist because they think that they're communist and they're not. They're capitalist, completely completely different. And it's just like they're trying to pull something off that they're not. They're trying to do crap that they don't believe in.
Well, see, now the problem I see is if we exploit China for putting lead in all the toys that we keep
Oh
buying
yeah,
from
the
China.
Thomas the Toy Train. My one of my friends' daughters got
Anywho,
cancer.
if we exploit China for putting lead and all that in the paint and all that on the toys, if we exploit them and point the finger at them for them doing that and not at us, we lose tons of money. Why do you think our national debt is still staying somewhere in a reasonable level? Although it is pretty bad, it is still staying in a general spot. Why do you think that is? Because China is giving us money. If we exploit them, the national debt plummets even further. So, a second example is Cuba. Cuba is one of the most socialist nations on earth, as it has a mostly state-run economy, universal health care, government-paid education at all levels, meaning K through 12 and college, and a number of social programs. It does not have a stock exchange because there is no publicly held corporations.
Let's just say that Cuba is not going to be socialist anymore. Let's just say that in the future.
No publicly held corporations. Not one. And if there's none of that, there's no stock exchange.
Guys. It happens.
And with no stock exchange, the economy can't be expected to stay stable.
Guys, they're not going to be socialist anymore. Just trust me. They're going to change. It happens.
Here's a sentence that I would like to start finishing up with. Socialism, communism, bad. All related. And I'd like to end with a quote from Thomas Paine from his book Common Sense, written a very long time ago, during his prime, before he kind of went insane a little bit. Society in every state is a blessing, but government, even in its best state, is but a necessary evil, and in its worst, an intolerable one. For when we suffer or are exposed to the same miseries by a government, which we might expect in a country without government, our calamity is heightened by reflecting that which we furnish, the means by which we suffer. Thank you for joining us on Wake Up and Cry. Welcome to Socialist America. I'm Josh Wicker. Have a good day.
And I'm Barack Obama.